I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay from good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Jones.
Get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Then a whole lot of only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk so nicely.
And a look at the 10. Dazzling arches. Of the Bay Bridge and beyond it. Francisco. We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California. Live on 2K Sports. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Mozgov in at the center position. They get the rebound. The Cavaliers on offense. Here's LeBron. Whoa!
Goodness.
Woo. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk. And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
Now here's Curry. Thompson passes to Green. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Thompson misses. And you just look at LeBron, Clark, in a historical context. Last season, he became the first player since Bill Russell and his Celtics to make it to the NBA Finals 5 consecutive years.
Boy, I tell you what, it says even more about LeBron that whenever he leaves a team, they miss the playoffs. No matter what team he's on, they're favorites to win their conference.
And here's Bogut following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Mozgov sets a screen for LeBron. To the middle, kicks it out to Love. Back to Mozgov. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Curry. He dishes it to Green. Mozgov with the block. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And it's blocked by Curry. Outside Irving. To the inside. Mozgov. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Now here's LeBron. And Love has it in the corner. Back to LeBron. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Curry dishes to Spates. And stolen by Love. It's LeBron with the drive. Mozgov kicks to Smith. Passes it to Irving. Goes back up. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Smith, the pass to Mozgov. 5 to shoot. Another shot. And James gets it to go on the assist by Smith. 7 points for LeBron.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Some changes for Golden State. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Kicks it to Spates. Dishes it to Green. Here is Livingston, covered by Irving to end the drought. And that's good for 2.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. In the corner, it's James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Here is Livingston. Thompson outside. Six on the shot clock. Livingston dishes to Thompson. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
James, the timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. James has got 9 points. Tipped away. Mozgov with the steal. No good. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings in.
Go back and I'm able to.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint. And the physicality is taking its toll.
On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 slot. Irving kicks to Love. The pass to Smith. It's stolen by Curry. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. And Thompson sends it back. And they get it back. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Azili kicks to Barbosa. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the moves bother him and still put up solid.
Rebound Love. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson outside. Now Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Got a career high 55% from the floor.
Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Azili. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. James comes in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The drive by Love. LeBron has doubled. 3-pointer, Dellavedova. A shot no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. And it's the Warriors. On the break, here's Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Barnes has got his first points of the game.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
LeBron outside. There's the dish to Dellavedova. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Dellavedova's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland. Warriors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are. Clark.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogut. And here is Curry. He kicks it to Barnes. Curry passes to Barnes. Clark dishes to Rush. Here's Curry. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. And there's the feed to LeBron. And Shumpert kicks to James. Rush with the steal. Here's Clark. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Barnes. Thompson, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Out to Shumpert. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Thompson. He's got it. The pass break chance. And that one's good by Clark.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
At the elbow, it's James. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. With 1 on the clock. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Green. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 2. And time now to go.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 9 points and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing? All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report at
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. He was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserved. I mean, you could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Love's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Cavs. Warriors trail by 4. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Thompson passes to Green. He feeds it to Bogut. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Mozgov.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Harden. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter, and stolen by Love. Here's Irving. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got his fourth assist in this one.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Curry, wide open, buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 8 points.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Irving against Curry. Poke loose. Curry with the steal. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. That's good. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Here's Irving. The putback. It's good on the putback. Mozgov's got 5.
Boy, a nice tip man to salvage the points from the missed shot and made it work.
Yeah, and those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
They do, and guys, that's the last line of your defense there. Everything else was good, but you have to finish it off with possession.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Stephen Curry. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Green with a screen on Irving. Curry kicks to Green. Ezeli dishes to Iguodala. Clock at 6. It's Curry with the drive. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Irving passes to Love. 1:09 left in the third. Good.
Warriors call time.
Timeout called the Warriors.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's LeBron in for Smith. Green with a screen on Irving. Feeds it to Barbosa. It's Iguodala with the drive. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
19 seconds left in the third. LeBron outside. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Put your hands together for your Warriors, girls. Give it up for Oracle Arena, your Warriors girls.
11 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Irving. To the paint with 2 seconds left. And James with the layup. LeBron's got 11 points.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Timeout called the Warriors. Up in time. Got it off in time, but it's no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 2. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great run so far with both sides coming to play. Cavaliers leading. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Irving in at the point.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Outside Curry. Over in the corner, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Irving with the ball. LeBron a screen on Curry. It's deflected and stolen by Barnes. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer back.
Look at that.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
The shot from the low post is good. Curry's got 19 points.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Here's Thompson. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. He's got 8 points and the 1 steal.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way.
I need you guys to be crashing the offensive glass.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
And Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Warriors have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Curry kicks to Thompson. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Screened by Bogut and stolen by LeBron. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. James, a screen on Curry. Irving drives in. James slams it back in.
Boy, persistence pays. He stayed with the miss and got a nice little putback.
The Warriors trailing. Curry kicks to Iguodala. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop.
You've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that can decide a game.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it does. The steal there, as gutsy a play defensively as you're going to see.
On the wing, Iguodala, headed by Shumpert, and the rejection by James. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Fires at the elbow. Nice jump shot. Good. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Love dishes to Irving. 6 to shoot. LeBron with a screen on Thompson. Irving, good.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
And so here's Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pulls it from the elbow. They get it back.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
Now a timeout called by Golden.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Spacing.
Tell them where I'm from. I'll make the 6 straight jump from SoCal.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Mad criminals who don't care, guzzling. We all stare at the out of towners. They better break north before we get and take their face off. The streets is filled with undercovers, chasing brothers. The D's on the roof trying to watch us and knock us. Coppers even come through in helicopters. I drink a little, spark.
I'm slipping down a chain reaction.
conference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. We're all set to bring you NBA action. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Kicks it out to James. For 3, Love. Shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry with it. He kicks it to Barnes. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Cleveland with the ball. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Outside Irving. And it's sent back by Bogut. Here's Barnes, and he jams it with authority.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution. No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Green against Love. Irving, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. A 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
James, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Out to Thompson. Passes it to Curry. Over in the corner, Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And it's 6 points for Barnes.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
Now here's Curry. Lets it go. And too long on the shot.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest, and I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Here's Bogut following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Green kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range, another miss by Curry.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. So he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash these.
He's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Mozgov. And a jumper in there for Smith. Spates checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Now here's Thompson. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
That's his first personal.
44 seconds left in the Curry. Pass it to Iguodala. Back to Curry. To Thompson. A 3-ball. And Maurice Spates the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Spates has got his first 3 points of the game.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
Spates with the block. Outside Curry. Spates with a screen on jumper. Curry. Again, Curry missing. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors lead by 3. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected. Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them, the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Like or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here is Barbosa. Here's Ezeli to the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And that one's good.
They're not going to run that play very often. But, hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Love outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside jumper. Back to Love. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Livingston kicks to Barbosa. Top of the key, Ezeli. Back to Barbosa. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's James. Offensive rebound. And Thompson throws it down.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for James. There's a good screen. Barnes, screen on Smith. Here's Clark. Here's Rush. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Outside Irving. He feeds it to Mozgov. The kick out to Irving. From deep three-point range.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
And the pass to Clark. Back to Curry. Launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, that was a good point. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Kicks it to Clark. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clark's got his first bucket in this one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. The shot and game clock separated by 4. They set the pick. Dishes to Thompson. This one for 3. Love grabs the board. Outside Irving. That falls. Great assist by Love. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far.
Yes, I'm here with...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. LeBron passes to Love. Pass to Mozgov. Back to Love. Another miss by Love. Warriors leading by 4. Barnes against James, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
J.R. Smith's checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the Warriors, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Nice shot by Bogut.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That was a nice pass. I didn't give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Livingston dishes to Thompson. To the paint. They kick it out to Green. All alone. And that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, that's a natural progression for any player, even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Kyrie Irving. And Golden State also making a change. Azili's checked in. Thompson misses.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful.
Green, the screen. Livingston kicks to Thompson. That 3 off the mark.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
To the middle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see Klay Thompson go to the line here. J.R. Smith picks one up, and Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
And, you know, LeBron was just so far ahead of everyone in the league when he was young. Even a LeBron who has lost a step is more athletic than 95% of our league.
There's the screen, and Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Thompson outside. Fires from 18. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 3. James kicks to Frye. They grab their own miss. Smith fires the 3. And Channing Frye hits from deep. Frye's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
There's the dish to Livingston. Thompson for 3. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 8 points for Klay Thompson.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going. And, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes make some adjustments.
For the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Fry. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Smith. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Azili. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Irving. Irving's got 11.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Curry. And the release was before the buzzer. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Cavaliers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Thompson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. You can point to any number of things, Clark, the Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
Great open look there. That's now 8 points for Steph Curry.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Irving against Curry. Irving kicks to Mozgov. Back to Irving. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. And with the game still very much in play, he sounded very confident, telling the players, don't let up. This is where we make our move. Right now. Go take it. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Curry passes to Green. They double him with Love. Green kicks to Curry. Mozgov with the steal. Outside Irving. Mozgov a screen on Curry. Irving kicks to Mozgov, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's LeBron. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Mozgov with the steal. Barnes against Smith. LeBron outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mozgov. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Mozgov's got 9 points now in just the second half. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Curry. To stop the run. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his third rebound tonight. LeBron with it. Now Green defending. Mozgov from the arc. And it's Smith missing.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
It's better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Outside Irving. Pass to LeBron. Feeds it to Mozgov. Back to James. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And he gets the bucket.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
To the inside, and Irving throws it down.
Big time finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then. And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's the feed to Love. Kicks it out to LeBron. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here. Guys, you just can't imagine how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was as sweet as honey.
And I was looking over at the opposing bench. They couldn't believe it either.
Back to Irving. Soft touch off the glass.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
There's Mozgov. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Love kicks to James, and it's sent back by Bogut.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Here's Barnes. Mozgov with the block.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live.
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At center, Temuujin.
Welcome, everyone, to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here, the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low. Here's Curry with the 3. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Irving.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Now, here's Green. After LeBron James's miss, just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. And it's Green missing. On defense, the Warriors. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Bogut. For J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Curry. Screen by Bogut. The 3. And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 5. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
LeBron is doubled, and it's Mozgov at the elbow. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Now, here is Irving. James kicks to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Bogut the pass to Green. Can't connect from short range.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Warriors leading by 5. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. On our old partner, Steve Kerr, also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Love. Mon Shumpert has come in for Smith, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Thompson. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Inside, here's LeBron. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Iguodala. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in.
Richard Jefferson.
56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Thompson kicks to Spates. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Good drive by Thompson. That's good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The pass to Thompson. 36 seconds left to play in the first. He dishes it to Dellavedova. And the shot is good.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now here's Thompson. Feeds it to Spates. Back to Thompson. Shumpert with the steal. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Three-pointer. Dellavedova. Cleveland the rebound. Fry, that's for 2. And his first shot of the game, no good. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. They've got Barbosa. Ezeli is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Rush in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back. Late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. The Warriors have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
LeBron, he's checked in for Shumpert. Curry dishes to Barbosa. Barnes screen on Smith. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Poked away and stolen by LeBron. Irving with a clean look. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Warriors leading by 8. And here is this one. Golden State moving the ball around. Rush's shot is off. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be. Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 40.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Some changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Azili, and Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And Cleveland also making a change. Shumpert's checked in. Now here's Irving. LeBron outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Here's Clark. Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. Good. Curry's got 11 points. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball. And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Here's Clark, back to Curry, and stolen by LeBron. All alone, and J.R. Smith with the slam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Bring on the topic of Smith. You never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
It's Curry with the drive, and that one's good.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Outside Irving. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from James.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Curry. 13 points in the game. Deflects the pass. It's taken away by Smith. And finished off by LeBron.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Here's LeBron, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Bogut against James. Here's Shumpert, and it's blocked. Now Curry, 17 points in the game. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Fires the three, and another three for Golden State.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors ahead, leading by 7. And a chance now.
Yes, Kevin,
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith. And the first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 20 points, 2 assists. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get up.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Ramon Shelton. And it's LeBron in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
How about Bogut doing a good job setting that screen?
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. Bogut gets to Green. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
The shot's good from Irving.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Bogut with the screen on Irving. They double team Curry. Here's Barnes. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. And it's going to go on Amon Shumpert. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Spates checked in for Golden State. They double team Curry. Nobody near Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Mozgov passes to Irving. Love outside. 5 on the clock. Kicks to Shumpert. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Maurice Spates did not like that.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on. Clark, he had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah,
perhaps.
But hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
I tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And he gets it to go. Spates has got his first basket.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach will.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. And then for Cleveland, McRae has come in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Livingston dishes to Thompson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 8 points for Klay Thompson.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low. Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Mozgov drives in. Pass to McCray. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
LeBron, he's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Thompson outside. Now the dish to Livingston. Green, the screen. Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Livingston, the follow-up champ. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Yeah, some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, and the guy's not wasting any time, just straight back up with it.
Not much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark. Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Festus Ezeli comes in for Green. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Iguodala, here's Bogut. Smith with the defensive effort. Here's LeBron, and that one's good. James has got 13.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Mozgov with the steal. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that...
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Warriors leading by 5. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Iguodala out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Barbosa. Then it's Bogut. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
A shot by LeBron. No good. Curry against Irving. Ezeli kicks to Barbosa. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Bogut drives in. Here's Iguodala. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Irving's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Smith with a wide open look. Head balls. Great assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career. And what ended up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Golden State on D. And Love has it in the corner. Back to Irving. Connects on the foul line jumper. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Curry passes to Iguodala. Back to Curry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He has 20 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Mozgov a screen on Curry. Here's Irving. Misses off the right iron.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Green, the screen. Green with a screen for Thompson. 5 on the clock. Thompson is double. He kicks to Bogut. He feeds it to Green. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Out to Smith to take the lead. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Green, the screen. Curry kicks to Thompson. Shoots the 3. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson. 25 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Thompson against Smith. Green passes to Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 3. James outside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. The finish and the dunk by Barnes.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Curry dishes to Thompson. Green with a screen on Smith. They set the screen. Curry outside. That's a miss. His 5th, 8 made field goals. To tie it up. Here's Love. The kick out to LeBron. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 2.
If you can't get the ball in, you have another timeout. Use it.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Curry against Irving. Down low. Money!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
There's the pick. Back to Curry. Bogut with a screen on Irving.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Bogut sets a screen for Curry. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Back to Irving, the feed to Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Cavs. Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. Iguodala, right side, got a piece of it, and stolen by LeBron. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Irving leading the charge. Inside, and it's sent back by Bogut. Finished off the break. 30 points for Steph Curry.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Mozgov, a screen on Thompson. The try by James misses off the left iron. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Curry with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Curry's got 32 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Bogut with a screen on Irving. Curry passes to Thompson. On the wing, Green. Pocket 6. Dishes to Bogut. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Good!
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Mozgov.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry dishes to Bogut. Back to Curry. And stolen by LeBron.
Overtime has become do or die time. An empty possession here, and I think they're finished.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Looked to me like the amber.
think you wanna get rich.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. Primo, dynamic duo. Dynamic
동전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서
Let's take them back.
A chance to look around and see all the sights and sounds that downtown Cleveland has to offer. bringing it. An interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. The fans are making noise at Quicken Loans Arena here in Cleveland for their Cavaliers. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Now, Golden State's starting five. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the point guard. Now, here's Bogut. The shot by Curry, no good.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
On defense, Cleveland. The pass to Thompson. The feed to Green. Back to Thompson. Green dishes to Curry. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Good defense by Iguodala. And the Warriors with possession here. Golden State moving it around. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Took him no time at all on that one.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And here is Curry. Green with a screen on Irving. Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Mozgov with the bucket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Curry against Irving. Outside Curry. From deep. LeBron grabs the miss.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
Here's LeBron. Andrew Bogut making his last shot. James, the pass to Smith. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. And it's sent back by Bogut. James, a screen on Iguodala. Smith dishes to James. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And speaking of LeBron's leadership, trying to will this Cavs team to a title, one of his greatest challenges.
And Kevin, the expectations are just so high. He may have had less talent around him in his first stint in Cleveland, but after winning titles in Miami, anything less seems like a step backwards.
Now here's Thompson. Bogut kicks to Thompson. It's stolen by Smith. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And finished off by LeBron.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Bogut, the pass to Green, uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got his second bucket.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
And it's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Curry, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for Mozgov, and McRae subbed in for J.R. Smith. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala, and it's Livingston in for Thompson, and stolen by Barnes. Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here, and the Cavaliers making a change here. Fry's checked in. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Let's go.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by LeBron. By himself, rips down the breakaway slam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Cleveland leading by 3. 19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Irving. The drive by James. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
So both teams making some changes here.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. Now Barbosa. The 3 from Barnes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Matthew Dellavedova is out there with McRae. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Fry in at power forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a load down there. And what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith is checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Sean Livingston.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Clark. Down low, got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Shumpert, no good.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
And so it's Golden State with it. They trail by 3. It's blocked. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Smith's running. Here's Dellavedova. Puts up a 3. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Fry's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip in, well done.
And that's, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
And guys, effort is also a talent. You've got to be willing to work if you want to make plays like that.
James checked in for Cleveland. Irving comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Barnes. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Stephen Curry in for Ian Clark. Now, here's Thompson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Thompson dishes to LeBron. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Cleveland shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Love comes in for Channing Frye. The drive by James. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Smith. Kept alive. Mozgov. Here's Irving. Love wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Love outside. Smith outside. Down low. Here's LeBron. Spates with the block. And now Iguodala running the floor all by himself. And Green gets it to go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The dish now to LeBron. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the fact he lacks a little dexterity and even creativity to be an elite finisher. Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
It's Curry outside. That's good. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Irving attacking. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 11.
Guys, I'm here with Steph.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
It's been a solid outing for LeBron. He has 12 points and 2 steals as well.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all filled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Warriors, the defensive stalwarts Green and Bogut are down low. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter, and it's Curry in at the 1. And Curry pulls it down.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Back to Curry. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Gets the front of the rim and out.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Picked by Mozgov. Irving kicks to LeBron. To the paint. Mozgov drives in. The Warriors pull it in. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Love the pass to Irving. It's stolen by Green. And now, in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Curry's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
He feeds it to Barnes. To the inside. Bogut takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Outside Irving. Mozgov sets a screen for Irving. Just 3 to shoot. Green with the block. Here's Barnes, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And, boy, have they gotten on a roll.
Thompson outside. Green, the screen. Thompson outside, and stolen by LeBron. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Irving dishes to Mozgov. James kicks to Irving. Picked by Mozgov. Irving passes to Mozgov, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Barnes kicks to Curry. Back to Barnes. To the inside. Mozgov with the steal. Oh, and here comes Smith. Oh, look at that jam! He's just beautiful.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Green with the block. It's stolen by Green. Thompson against Love. Mozgov with the steal. To the middle. And it's blocked by Curry. James dishes to Smith. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be smart.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Nice job, Cavalier girls. What do you say, fans? You feel pumped up now?
Timeout called, Cleveland.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and control the ball. The rest of you, leak out so you can get some easy transitions.
What do you say, fans? You feel pumped up now?
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Irving. 10 points for him. Inside. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Irving. Irving's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. 5 seconds left to play in the third. Looking to end the run. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make it. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Livingston passes to Iguodala. He kicks it to Livingston. Back to Iguodala. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah. We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be smart. We need to limit their easy baskets.
Just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Here we go, one-on-one. And he's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by LeBron.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Curry outside. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Outside Irving, off the screen, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Warriors trail by 19. Here's Thompson, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on LeBron James.
You remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
LeBron kicks to Irving. And it's sent back by Bogut. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Green with the ball.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Curry with it. He's picked up by James. Bogut with a screen on Smith. To the middle. They kick it out to Green. 6 to shoot. Thompson with the bucket.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. James dishes to Thompson. Smith outside. Irving up top. Pass to LeBron. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face. We've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
.131 left in the fourth. Curry passes to Bogut. Back to Curry. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Irving.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
In the corner, it's James. Up and in on the way.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
I agree, Steve. And this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on. And that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for James. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Outside Irving. 3-pointer. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And Thompson sends it back. They retain possession. Rush. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
LeBron kicks to Irving. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Love dishes to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Irving for 3. No luck. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tell us a bit about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was plenty of intensity on the floor.
We knew that today was going to have that type of feel. It's 2 teams that have the same aspirations, and that's winning the NBA championship. So it's a great game. It went down to the wire, and we gave our beautiful fans a great show today, and it was fun.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.